All right, everybody. I thought I would this time show you how to do the glass blocks, the deco blocks. So I printed my template, and this one says family, where life begins and love never ends. So the first thing I'm going to do is weed it. For these ones, I like to weed the outside first, so then you can see where the letters are that you're going to pull out inside. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is do my weeding. These make great gifts. They're a little bit pricey, but if you use a coupon at Michael's, then it's not so bad. I think they're regular $20. I try to get them when they're on sale, or I don't get them at all because then it gets too pricey. And if you're selling it, then you don't make much money. So this is where I'm weeding, and I have two parts that are going to be the same. To make this easier, I'm going to cut a piece of it because what happens is it falls down and it sticks to the other side. So I'm going to cut it in half and then just pick a side that I'm going to work on. All right. And then I crumble or I cut as I'm going because it can fall. I've had that happen many times. Many. So here again, it's getting a little bit too much for me. So I'm going to trim some off just to make it easier of weeding. And there you go. So that's the outside part. So you can see that it's already forming it. Now I'm going to weed the inside part. So like inside the A, got that one. In between the family. Now I've got family going. And worst case scenario with these ones, if you ruin a piece, like seriously, just like I almost did, I swear everything that could go wrong happens when I'm on live. All right, I fixed it. So I could have just printed a new one, but I got it back. It's a little bit crooked. So I'm gonna try to fix it. I swear I don't make all these mistakes when I'm not on here by myself. All right. Now I'm going to do the L, the F, E, the B, the B. If you ever go to the States, these glass blocks are cheaper there. Sometimes you can get them for $5 when they're on sale at Hobby Lobby or Jones Crafting. I think it's Jones Crafting. So I'm almost done with the weeding part. Oh, don't take too long. And for the measurements, I just measured my glass block. So I measured what it would be, and I believe it's 6 by 6. So that's how big my writing is. All right, got it. First part done. Only one little mistake. So now here is my glass block. When you get the glass block, there's going to be like a piece of paper on it. Just wipe it and it'll come right off. So you're going to see that with the glass block, there is like a plastic thing on the bottom. So this is where the cords go for your lights when we light it up. You'll see. I have my template. I'm going to trim it now and just get close so I can actually see that it's inside. I didn't make it too big. Perfect, I didn't. So what I do now is get my transfer tape, and we do the same thing. We're going to transfer it onto here, and then from here onto the glass block. So, and I know this is 6 wide, which is perfect. I don't need much more than that. Another thing, if you don't know it, transfer tape can be reused. You can reuse this sucker a bunch of times instead of wasting. Took me a while to clue into that. So now I'm just going to lay it on top of my thing. And get my little scraper. Make sure it's on there, nice and good when I remove it. Perfect. So now I'm just going to remove it from the thing. And if it's still sticking, just lay it back down and do your transfer again. All right, it's done. I'm going to clear my space. I'm going to lay my glass block down, and I'm going to apply it. So you can measure, find out where the middle is, find out where the middle is. I really don't. I just look at it and gauge. As long as I'm inside, I'm good. Ta-da, that's it. All you do is lay it down. Now I scrape again, because now I want it on the glass block. Scrub it nice and hard. You get one with your silhouette, and I also use my Pamper Chef's little scrapers. All right, so same thing, we're gonna go slow, and I'm gonna take it off. If it's not stuck, then I just put it back down. Oh, so far so good. So far so good. And voila, done. Family where life begins and love never ends. Awesome. I'm going to reuse that, so I'm just going to stick it up on my wipe off board. All right, so what I do now is find a bow and get some lights. I bought these ones, so normally I get them at the dollar store at Christmas time or Halloween, and I stock up. But it's now costing $2, $3 and $4. So these ones I got at Walmart at the end of the season. So they were $3 and I got them half price, so $1.50. So that's pretty good. So some people don't give lights with their glass blocks. It's totally up to you. I find it completes it. It makes it a whole lot nicer. Oh, and I just noted these ones come with unique batteries. So if that's the case, then I will supply the batteries. You don't have to, I guess. It's totally personal choice, but I just picked them up at Kirkland or at Costco, Kirkland brand, and you get a bunch. So I'm just going to spread this out. So now you're going to take off your plastic in here. And I'm going to stick it in. It in. Oh my gosh. Get it all in there. All right. So then my plastic part, I can't see it. Oh, there we go. It's got a little slot. It just goes through there. And voila, it can hide off to the side. So then I would then make my bow. I use hot glue to put it in. So say if I went with the red, I would just do this and cover it. And then I would make my bow for the top of it to complete it. Another thing you can do is use etching armor to make your glass block a bit frosty so you don't see the lights. Or you can get a piece of paper. And you would put it inside. So here it is. It's called, I want to say vellum paper, vellum. I think that's what it's called. It's in the scrapbooking section. So what I would do then, if I was using that, I would take my lights out and I would measure it 6 by 6. So we'll pretend this is 6 by 6. I'm just going to cut it for now. And I would use two-way tape. I would put it inside, and you would have a background before your lights. So then your lights go underneath that. I prefer that method a whole lot better. I did recently find out that you can get vinyl clear. Here it is here. I just bought one the other day to see, and you'll see that it's transparent somewhat. However, this sheet cost me $4, whereas this sheet would have cost me $1. So it's definitely cheaper. However, this is easier, but you would have to order it by the roll, because if I'm doing 6 by 6, actually I might be able to, because this should be 12 by 12. I could get a couple out of this then. It doesn't, it really, yeah, maybe. I might get 2 out of it for sure, but I still like this better, the paper. Personal choice, again, same with the lights, personal choice, the color bow, that makes a huge difference too. What type of season you're giving it for. Like you could do a Christmas one, you could do like Mother's Day one, so you could go with nice pastel colors. Yeah, and that's about it. So here's the glass block. I did do another one before. I think this might be my favorite so far this year. It says, "Before you were born, I carried you under my heart." So this is another one I'm going to make. You can also make it different colors. It doesn't have to be black. Like you can use any color of vinyl. Yeah, especially if it's for kids, you can match it to their bedroom colors or anything like that. All right, so that was my tutorial for how to do the decor glass blocks. Hope you got something out of it. Bye.